Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Vayigash. Stress is one of the greatest inhibitors to successful learning. No matter the cause, stress has a disastrous effect on learning. It also makes little difference whether the student or teacher is facing stress. Either way, the stress will come forth and erode the learning environment. Successful learning requires full attention and energy. Stress sucks up the energy necessary for learning. Although psychological and physiological ailments are not commonly found in the lessons of the Torah, in our Sedra we see an allusion to stress and its harmful effects. This Dvar Torah aims to highlight the harmful effects of stress on one's relationship with God and their personal growth. This week's Torah portion begins with Yehuda confronting the viceroy of Egypt, who unbeknownst to him was his brother Yosef. The confrontation was too much for Yosef, and he in the end revealed his true identity. Yosef took care of his brothers and sent them back to gather their belongings, their father, and to move back to Egypt. Right before they left Egypt, Yosef sent his brothers off with a word of caution. Do not quarrel on the way. The meaning of Yosef's warning is the source of great debate among our rabbis. Rashi suggested that Yosef was warning them not to walk fast, lest they become exhausted, and that they shouldn't fight over who was responsible for selling Yosef. Rashbam suggested that Yosef was warning the brothers not to be scared, or to be careful that they not get robbed by bandits along the way, while Ramban explained that Yosef was actually guaranteeing them safe passage. The brothers were associated now with the viceroy of Egypt, and that association brought the fear of the Egyptian army along with it. How could our scholars disagree so vastly over a seemingly innocuous warning of one brother to his siblings? In truth, they all agree that Yosef was warning them of the ill effects of travel stress. Travel causes exhaustion, weakness, and stress. All three lead to a weakening of cognitive abilities. When one can't think straight, they make bad decisions that bring tragic consequences. The scholars disagree about what those consequences could be. The stress Yosef warns about is a point of concern not only for travelers, but for all people striving to learn or help in the learning process. Stress acts as a great distraction, and it is the responsibility of the parent, teacher, and student to alleviate it as much as possible. The dividends in increased learning will be well worth the investment. Shabbat Shalom.